Hey folks, welcome back. I'm arriving at the hauling station, what we call hauling. So this is the position called hauling on the boat. I'm taking over for one of the other guys and we rotate this position all the time. So I will be here for an hour and then I go inside, what we call inside, to where the splitter is, and then I work on the line. And while you're inside, you also take some breaks. You get 20-minute breaks now and then. So basically, the hour that is spent here is just controlling the line coming in. You will see in this video quite a lot happens actually. A lot of fish comes in, a lot of fish comes off the hooks that I use the long gaff to get. Here I'm emptying bait and stuff that comes off the brushes, basically what washes off the brushes that clean the line as it comes through. The wind gets progressively worse. The wind gets progressively worse as this video goes on. You'll see we have a couple of small splashes, small like through the window here. But all in all, it was a busy afternoon, and we had quite a lot of catfish, cod. Most of that was the species that was caught, a little bit of haddock. The job that I have to do here, basically, other than controlling the line, is bleeding the fish. And then with the catfish here, we cut the head off because otherwise the catfish bite and damage the fish on the way to getting processed in the factory, in the holding containers, because obviously they're still alive. So yeah, I'm using a long gaff just to pick up a big cod that came off the line. And the wind is strong, so it's really hard to get the gaff back in there because the wind is pushing on the top of the gaff. Another thing to keep in mind also is that the wind is blowing from behind me, basically the other side of the boat. So we always try to drive the boat where the wind is coming onto the port side of the boat and the line is coming into the boat on the starboard side. So we always try and have the boat in that direction so that we don't have the wind full on in our face while we're working here. It just makes things a lot easier for us. And yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stick around till about the 15-minute mark, I'd say at least. That gives you a good idea of what all happens. And the rest of the video is for those diehards that just want to see what the job really entails, what it's all about. And right at the end is when I'm just about to finish my hour, and we actually finish pulling in the line. And so we take in what we call the end rope, which is with the buoys and the GPS system on the buoy that comes in. I'll do the coiling and everything else. And then this window that I'm at, there's a door that closes that we close before we go to the next line. And the next line, they said, was about an hour away where we had put the line out. So we'll be driving for about an hour after this. Yeah, so yeah, stick around as long as you can. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, you can see I sharpen my knife quite often here through this video. I have tried to keep it short, so we often find that the hooks are in the throat. So when I'm bleeding and I cut the throat, I actually cut onto a hook, and that dulls the knife. So that's hence why I've got to keep sharpening. Over here you can see we've got a bit of a knot. And I try to cut the hooks off so that the knot loosens itself out, but it doesn't always want to do that. And also because there's so much pressure on the line, it's very difficult sometimes to undo the knots. In this instance, I actually pull the line into the boat because it's yeah, the wind and the waves coming and everything outside there is just a bit hectic. And I decided, look, you know what? So at this point, I stop. I lift my hands up. I do an X above my head to show the guys to stop hauling on the inside where the splitter is. I then pull this line through because it is quite a big loop, and unfortunately I can't send this knot and this loop of line all the way to the back. So I will undo everything here, and the process basically is I just cut all the hooks off so that it makes it easier to deal with untangling the line, so I don't obviously have the hooks on it. I'm sorry about all the water on the camera, but windy, bad weather days, you just don't have a choice. I try to dry the camera as often as possible, but yeah, just not that easy when you're in this kind of weather. And we currently got about 5-meter waves, expecting it to go up to probably about 7-8 meters later today. So the weather is quite bad. The boat is 50 meters long, 52 meters or 56 meters, I can't remember. So it is a long boat, so you don't feel the weather as badly as you would obviously on a smaller boat, and hence we can handle much worse weather. So once I've untangled all this line, I will then tell the guys in the splitter in the back that they can start hauling the line. And some more hooks still. Thought I had them all. And yeah, I'll give the guys the signal soon. There's also a button that I push which makes a beep sound at the back. But if the guys are paying attention, I just do, as you saw with my knife, going around in circles telling them that they must just wind the line in. And then that's my control, basically. That's the hydraulic control that I'm down there with my right hand on. And that hydraulic control is what controls that big wheel over there, where the line goes around. Often I can see the waves coming, and then it's just a matter of trying to take a step back so you don't get smacked totally into the face with the wave. You'll see here I'll stand back with thinking up. Yeah. So yeah, get out of the way if you can, but you don't always have that warning, or you're not paying attention, which is a problem sometimes. The wind is really strong out there, and every now and then you'll see this skate, how much it's blowing around. Every now and then you get a fish come over the top and almost slap you in the face if you're not paying attention. Had a cut like that one. So yeah, bit of fun every now and then. And you will see here, I'm not paying attention to the sea, and suddenly a wave in the face. It happens. Get a bit too full, so this is also on hydraulics. It lifts up and the fish empties into the factory section where the processing of the fish takes place. Just checking what's going on with the line, and then just help whatever last fish through, and then bring that bucket, what we call the bucket, bring that back down again, ready to receive more fish. There's permanently water flowing in there that helps to bleed the fish out even before it goes to the factory, to the two containers that are there before they have the gutting and the beheading process. Now and then you think you gaff the fish, you bring it in, comes off, current's too strong. Also the boat pitches so much to the left that the fish is already so far away by the time I've got the gaff out of that groove to try and gaff the fish. So you do lose quite a bit of fish, unfortunately. Just this boat system is quite weird, where the fish come into the boat. This silver thing you're looking at in front, they've raised it, and it makes it difficult hauling the fish in. So at this point quite a lot of fish are coming in, and you see I've got to use the gaff all the time because the fish are just coming off the hook all the time. Now and then I'll actually stop the line and actually stop hauling while I'm gaffing fish up, because the bigger fish will come off the line a lot easier when it hits that wheel, the roll in front of me. As it hits that roll and comes up, it's just too heavy to go over, so the hook pulls. Hence we're needing the gaff all the time in our hand. That's a small gaff and then the long gaff. to get it second time round, and yeah, that's it, second time, got him, and quite a bit of fish coming up, so I actually stopped the line now because there's big fish coming up, and I know they're going to just come off, so I'll just stop the line, gaff it, and then start bringing it in. So I drop it, and I've got the gaffer going. So this is the end. First is the green rope that comes in, and I've just speeded this up for you guys. Yeah, so everything gets coiled, the green ropes get separated, and then the end line and the buoy line stays together. The end line is from the anchor line all the way to the buoy line, or vice versa, from the buoy line to the anchor line. On this particular day, I think we were using 200 meter depths, you can see, so I'll end up coiling 200 meters of line here, excluding the anchor line and the buoy line. And then, yeah, when we finish up, close the window and drive to the next position to start hauling again. So we're pulling at maximum speed, but I've sped this up obviously for the video as well, but yeah, it comes in pretty fast. When you're in a hurry like this, you pull it at max speed and you've got to pay attention to what you're doing. But this was timing. The guy just changed me over as the end line came in, and it's nearly time to pack up and move on again.
clap? The clap also? Okay.
Finally on our way out to go fishing. Beautiful.